Biggest club in the world, biggest club of all time, Manchester United fan, touchline facts, reacting to one Premier League hater versus 20 Premier League fans right here, right now. Sorry for the delay, sorry that I'm late, all that stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Lateness is greatness, forgive me. Forgive me for being late, I can't even lie. Mad stuff, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Mad stuff and fucking, really fucking fucked off. Do you get what I'm saying? But we're good now, we're good now. Make sure you smash that like button, make sure you hit that sub button, turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? And let me get into this, man. Let's get straight into this, bro. So obviously I got the headset, I got the whistle with VAR checking some of these opinions. We know that someone I've been on shows with in months is on this. We know that Liam as well, the Bayern View good friend of mine, do you get what I'm saying, is on this. So we are going to be doing this. That's a sick image, by the way. I didn't even mean to do it. It's blurred. Look how blurred the image is right now of the stilled thing. I've literally just paused the video. That's sick. But let's go, bro. Let me turn this down, though. Turn it up for you lot. Big up, bro. Big up to everyone.
Bringing their
Smash that
own
like button
debate
up.
to the table for why they don't like it. Each fan is given a yellow card, and if they feel like the person debating against the hater isn't doing a good enough job, they can raise it in order to get rid of them. If 10 yellow cards have been raised, I will send them off.
The Serie A beats the Premier League all-time 11.
Listen to this. I've only listened to the first opinion, by the way. I've only listened to the
Luka,
first.
AJFTV Luka.
This guy don't know ball, bro. This guy is one of those. This guy here, right? This guy here is one of those fans of Monster's on this. You know, Monster's on this. This guy is one of the fans of obviously he supports Juventus. He lives in London, but he supports Juventus, right? Because his family's Italian and that, which is understandable. His name's Luca, yeah. This guy supports Juventus. He's one of those fans like Faisal and that. They just constantly undermine the Premier League. Yeah, they do this whole thing like how the Premier League undermines their leagues. They undermine the Premier League's league. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is this opinion, yeah.
And my statement is, the Serie A all-time 11 clears the Premier League all-time 11. Matter of fact, the second best all-time 11 in the Serie A beats the Premier League all-time 11.
The second best 11 in Serie A history beats all-time 11. Should we say sorry? Beats the Premier League all-time 11, lads. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at who challenges him.
It's a hell of a shout. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Arsenal fan straight away. So listen. Yeah.
Welcome, my friend.
Let's hope he's good.
Hi. Okay, so let's just start from the second 11 then.
Okay.
So-
First, we need to establish who's in the first 11 to be able to understand.
Yeah, I mean, you
who's
said
not.
the Serie A second 11.
Yeah.
Nobody from England can match them. Maradona, Zidane, R9, bro. But he said second 11, bro. He didn't say just first 11. And even then, bro, what we doing here? Like, we're gonna sit here and be like this, really and truly. Like, did you watch Maradona play football? Because if we're going to do this, I'm putting George Best in, bro. Like, what we doing? We're doing Premier League all-time 11. The Serie A is like 50 years older, or however old the Serie A is compared to the Premier League. What we doing here?
Yeah, but I need to tell you
George
the first
Best,
one, so we don't.
Bobby
if we
Charlton.
go
Why?
into
There's
the
no
second-
point. If you're saying the second 11 is better, let's just go straight to the
Let's go,
point.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I've
Let's
got
go
Zoff.
straight to the point.
I got
Zoff.
Zanetti.
Who the fuck is Zoff? I don't want to sound ignorant. Who the hell is Zoff? Do you get what I'm saying? I got Petr Cech, De Gea, I've got Schmeichel, I've got Van der Sar. They're all better than Zoff.
Zoff is the second 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Buffon would be
Buffon
the
first.
keeper in the
Alright.
first 11. I got
Okay.
Zanetti, Thuram, I got Shirea,
Yeah, he's naming players that wouldn't get into the Premier League 11, by the way.
I got
Zanetti's not better than Cole.
I got
So-
Mateus.
So you put in Thuram over Van Dijk.
Thuram's fullback, first of all. I mean,
Yeah,
he's a
and
fullback in
you
my
mentioned
system.
4 people, so I don't know where you're
So
putting them.
Thuram, right back, or left
So
back.
where's
you could play
Zanetti then?
Left back or right back. It doesn't
So
matter.
ch-
He
you
played
need
on
to
both.
choose one.
Left back Zanetti.
So
Primarily left back.
Okay, so Ashley Cole over Zanetti.
Ashley Cole's better,
Next.
thank you.
It's up for debate.
I don't
It's
know.
not up for debate. Ashley
not?
Cole's better.
If it's not Roberto Carlos, I don't see anybody else talking to Ashley Cole.
So Paolo Maldini doesn't talk to Ashley
okay,
Cole.
well, Paolo Maldini. Well, that's not your second 11.
No, but you just said no one else talks to him.
yeah,
Bro,
we're
don't
talking
try
about your
and
second
take a
11.
Zanetti,
deliberate-
if you look at Zanetti, right?
Do you get what I'm
Captain
saying?
of Inter, leader, legend, the most iconic Inter player of all time. The same Inter team that had Ronaldo Fenomeno in his prime. Yet Zanetti is the most iconic Inter player ever.
I don't disagree with anything you just
No,
said.
he's
but
not.
then Ashley Cole.
No, he's not.
But okay, you're talking about Ashley.
VAR check that. Zanetti is the most iconic Inter Milan player of all time. I only know Zanetti. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zanetti won the treble in a minute. He had a sick FIFA card, and he was mad versatile. All right, cool. That's that. I understand. That doesn't mean he's not a good player. I understand that. I'm not saying that, but he's not more iconic than R9. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's not do this. I don't know where we got that from. But let's just lie openly on camera. See, the problem is they could never get me on this shit. Anyone watching, they could never get me on these shows, bruv. Yeah, they could never get me on these shows because I'll be in the background right now speaking. I'll be screaming. Why do we just allow people to lie on camera? Could never be me. I don't ever allow people to lie on camera. Zanetti's more iconic than R9. What we doing here?
Cole was a great defender. I'm not denying it, but it's up for debate. You can make that argument. For me, Zanetti, in terms of offensively, he had a bit more than Ashley Cole. One-on-one defending, you can give it to Ashley Cole. In terms of leadership, Zanetti.
Did he say offensively? If he said
In terms of
offensively, then
accolades,
I thought he said defensively.
I think overall, you could easily make the case that Zanetti's a better defender than Ashley Cole. It's not ridiculous to say that.
Nothing you're
is.
saying is ridiculous. I just
So,
don't agree. Okay,
this
so,
is-
centre back.
All-time Premier League 11, yeah? Or all-time 11 from English football. Because, bro, then you're going to add the likes of George Best. Do you get what I'm saying? All them, bro. Yeah, this Arsenal fan, bro, I can't lie, he disappointed me, bro. He disappointed me. He let himself down. This is what I would have put my yellow card up after the first minute. I can't lie, he let everyone down, man. This guy cannot allow a guy to sit there. Go into the midfield, bro. Tell me who gets into the midfield. Do you get what I'm saying? Of the Serie A's second best 11, because Paul Scholes is better than them. Bro, Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, De Bruyne, David Silva, Vieira, Torre. Do you get what I'm saying? There's like 7 or 8 names. Like, what we doing here?
We're going pound for pound.
Yeah.
Big up to
In terms of
Donna.
centre-backs, I got Giorgio Chiellini and I got Gaetano Scirea.
Now I'm taking Van Dijk and Terry, Van Dijk and Ferdinand, Stam. I'm taking any of those combinations over those two.
Why?
I just think they're better players than those two.
What years did Gaetano Scirea play in?
I have no idea.
Well, there you go, but it doesn't matter. He's not, bro. It's the fact that we don't know how when he played shows that he's trash, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? If we knew what years he played in and we knew who he was, he would be fucking good. Do you get what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bro? What the fuck are we doing here? Do you know what I'm saying? You're naming players we don't know and then saying that it's better than, bro. Like, why is he acting like he's fucking... Bro, this guy's like, can't be much older than me.
So you gotta say these guys are way better than him.
No.
Scirea wasn't. Look, listen. Let me tell you something about Scirea, right?
He's not better than Rio Ferdinand.
Well done, mate. You're off.
Do you get what I'm saying? What are we doing here?
Well debated. Keep it going. I love
Smash the likes up, people.
pronunciations as well are just music to the ears, I have to say, Luca. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Anybody want to argue?
Can I argue for La Liga?
No.
No, because the statement is Serie A Premier League. Nobody wants to argue, yet you put your yellow cards up to stop the debate. Interesting. Go on then,
Yeah,
Mons. I love it. Welcome.
See again with the first choice, Serie A. I do.
Monsters up now, but lads. I know every guy mentions if you haven't seen players at my your age. You haven't seen player. If you haven't seen them, not my problem. Your age. Rate players: Odegaard, Mainu, Euro. Bro, Euro starts for you. So does Mainu. Firstly, and secondly, bro, it's not that. It's like, bro, I didn't watch Maradona. I know how good Maradona was. Bro, who did he even name again for the centre backs? You're gonna tell me they're better than Van Dijk and Rio and stuff like that? Van Dijk almost won the Ballon d'Or. If you put Cannavaro in there, I would know. He didn't. Cannavaro doesn't probably get into the all-time Serie A 11. You got Chiellini. Or forget Chiellini. Chiellini could get into the second one because they got Maldini, they have Nesta, Baresi, all that stuff.
I believe there's
So
a
I'm
massive
saying.
argument there. Second choice,
No,
but I
there's
feel like the
no
disrespect-
argument, no debate.
No, I don't want to say
That's
no
what I'm
debate.
saying. No argument, no debate. Who did that, bro? Who do they think they are, bro? They think because they support a club. Bro, the Serie A is trash. What we doing? The Serie A is like 60 years older than the... Bro. What year was the Serie A formed in? The Serie A is nearly 100... No, the Serie A is 100 years older. No, yeah, nearly 100 years older, sorry, than the Premier League. Yeah, nearly 100 years older than the Premier League. Of course, the Serie A 11, all-time 11, is going to be better than the Premier League. It's nearly 100 years older. What are we doing here? Are we being for real?
I just there's a so again. Can I name? I need to hear your full.
Oh yeah. I only
Yeah,
went
yeah,
for
I
the-
need to hear.
So I went Zoff, Zanetti, Thuram, Gaetano Scirea, Chiellini.
I don't think any of them players get into. Maybe Chiellini, maybe.
I'd go Lothar Matthäus at the base in the 6, who played
Alright, Mateus. I know about Mateus.
Inter.
Do you get what I'm
I'd
saying?
probably go
Liam's on this, by the way. You know Liam's in this video. He's in the crowd somewhere.
Gullit. I'd probably go.
Ronaldinho, Beckham, Figo, Zidane that played in the Serie A ain't the best version level says. Facts. No, Zidane's best version was in Serie A, to be fair. Yeah, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He gave a weak argument, bro. Bro, but the Serie A, this is what I'm saying. Like, people don't use, like, the Serie A for me is nearly 100 years older than the fucking Premier League. Of course, it's going to have a better all-time 11. It has players from the 80s in Maradona. Do you get what I'm saying? They've got players in the 90s in Zidane. They have players in the 10s, in the noughts, in the fucking Nestas and stuff like that. What are we doing here? Of course, it's going to be better. Do you get what I'm saying? You can go back to the 60s and 70s. Like, what are we doing here? R9s and stuff like that. Like, what are we doing here?
Objective. I'd probably go Ricky Kaká.
And it's his second choice.
Second choice.
And then you're going. What's the?
He's
front
going
line?
to put
Still
Cristiano
doing
Ronaldo.
anything
Yeah, he
in the
puts
front line.
Cristiano Ronaldo in this, by the way. He actually has the cheek to do that.
I'd go Cristiano Ronaldo. I would go.
He was pretty good.
So you,
Cristiano Ronaldo was the striker, by the way. I could name you at least 7 strikers that were better than Cristiano Ronaldo. In fact, Cristiano Ronaldo in the Premier League was obviously better than Ronaldo in Serie A. 7 strikers at least. Had no ballers, but we're not doing that. He says Premier League all-time 11. Otherwise, I'm putting George Best in. George Best gets into this team. Do you get what I'm saying? I can go back. I'm sure that people that are 50, 60 years old, Liverpool fans, do you get what I'm saying? Will put in. Yeah, Serie A is obviously a cold lead. It's not all-time. It's elite. Do you get what I'm saying? Hadar 9, Zidane, Maradona, and stuff like that. But bro,
He's lost
obviously
one
it has a
already
better
because
all-time 11.
The Man United Ronaldo is the one we're going to be using.
Go and then
don't
name
say
8 that were
nobody
better than
else,
Ronaldo in the striker role. Aguero was better than Ronaldo in the striker role. Rooney was better than Ronaldo in the striker role. Van Persie, Drogba, Henry, Bergkamp. But you got to count Bergkamp as a striker. Do you get what I'm saying? So I won't go Bergkamp. Andy Cole. There you go. There's 6. Right, there's 6. You can exactly, bro. Like then that get into this all-time 11 ahead of Ronaldo. Oh, from the Serie A. No, I'm talking about Premier League. I didn't say Serie A. That's what I meant. I meant Premier League. Yeah, but there's bare players from the Serie A though. Bro, Ronaldo when he was at Juventus got outscored by Quagliarella or whatever his name is, Quagliarella. I was like, he played for fucking like Sampdoria or some shit. True story. Go type up. He literally got outscored by Sampdoria striker, bro, or Quagliarella or whatever his name. I know it's some weird name, bro. What we doing here?
Okay.
Smash
I
the
just
likes up, by the
expect
way.
it.
Look at his
Okay,
likes up
so
to 20 likes.
Cristiano Ronaldo at 34.
Well, 33 to 36. Same guy that scored 100 plus goals in all competitions in 3 years.
Wow. McTominay's got like 20 goals, bro, for Napoli. He's been there a year. Like, instantly, I don't care what Ronaldo did in Serie A. He scored 100 goals in all competitions. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? He played for the best team in Italy that were dominating. He's the best goal scorer of all time. I would be surprised if he didn't get 100 goals in all comps over 3 seasons. Was it 3 seasons? Yeah, it was.
From 33 to 36.
Yeah. Okay.
Very impressive. Not many players.
Cairo
not many
Immobile
players
probably done something.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Trust me. Immobile was bagging goals in the Serie A, bro. I swear down. Quagliarella outscored Ronaldo. What are we doing here?
at all.
No, he was good at Juventus, but I'm saying, bro, like he's not getting into an all-time Premier League level of what he did at Juventus.
Ronaldo's the fastest player to score 100 goals in all competitions for an Italian side at 33. He came as.
Let's hear the right wing and left wing.
Of course, I would probably go Francesco Totti in there, and probably Alessandro Del Piero and Roberto Baggio.
Okay, Del Piero was cold, but Totti's not getting anywhere near, bro. I could name fucking 10 wingers better than Totti. Totti wasn't even a winger, by the way, but I could name 10 wingers better than Totti, bro. But listen, Totti was like a Zola type player, bro.
Who's in your first team one?
I would go Buffon, Cafu, Nesta, Baresi, Maldini, Pirlo, Platini, Zidane, Maradona, Van Basten, Ronaldo Phenomenal. And then just to establish my second team again, just so you remember, Zoff, Thuram,
Van
Shearer,
Basten as well.
Chiellini. I would go Zanetti, I said, Matthäus at the base. I'd go Roberto Baggio. I would go Gullit, Kaká, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah, Totti.
and then Totti or Del Piero.
Yeah, for me,
I
the
would love
second.
I'd go Del Piero.
The Premier
but
League, I think the Premier League.
Del
team
Piero
is
was
the second
cold.
team.
Clears is
I think
very,
the
very
first- I
exaggerated.
can say it only-
The Premier League does clear it, bro. The Premier League literally clears it. The defense is all Premier League, pretty much. The midfield's all Premier League, and the attack's pretty much all. He probably gets like 2 players in. What are we doing here?
Yeah, go on.
So,
What are we doing here?
This is first team.
I'm from the attack.
Should we skip over this?
Yeah.
Well, who's he got? Mons carries on debating him.
Not gonna.
Well,
argue
it depends the formation we play, because I said a diamond, so obviously we have to come to an agreement on the team.
No, we're not coming to an agreement on the team, bro. Ronaldo gets in. Ronaldo was better as a right winger playing for Manchester United than he was as a striker playing for Juventus. There's no debate here. What are we doing here? Do you get what I'm saying?
we don't have-
Big up to AP, bro.
No, 'cause it-
No, Pirlo gets into the all-time 11. Pirlo is clear of any more. I wouldn't say clear of Scholes, but he's better than Scholes, isn't it?
in terms of like
Okay.
Bro, the second best 11. Bro, he named Zanetti. Ashley Cole's better than him. He named fucking Thuram as a right back. Do you get? Alright, cool. Thuram maybe, to be honest with you, because our right backs stink. Like, what are we doing here?
So United Ronaldo better than Juventus Ronaldo, sure.
that's my thing.
Thank you.
Thierry Henry for me clears anyone in that second.
In
team,
terms of
yeah.
prime, time spent in the league, Totti is
Time spent in
Serie A.
So is he saying Totti is better than Thierry Henry? You see what I'm saying? Totti is better than Thierry Henry. What are we doing here? He's just said that in terms of all time, that Totti is Serie A. Bro, did he ever win the Serie A? Did he ever win the Serie A? Because he said, look at the statement, bro. Can you read, bro? Look at the bottom. Serie A's second best all-time 11 beats the Premier League all-time 11. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, he just said that did Totti ever win the Serie A? Did anyone know? Did Totti ever win the Serie A? Are we being serious? Did Totti ever win the Serie A? Did he ever win it? Did he ever win the Serie A?
I'm not really trying to hear Thierry Henry arguments. No, I just,
Go
I
through
just,
your
No,
full
I'm just
list.
making a
Go
case.
through
Yeah,
your full
just arguing for the sake of
Go
it.
through
Liverpool
your
bias,
full
I'm going to go Mohamed Salah. He was also in the league, of course, but Mohamed Salah
course,
on the
yeah.
right
Okay.
as well. Then you got again, you got
There you
players
go. Mo Salah.
like.
Not,
and
so he
by the way,
never won the Serie A. So
listen,
how's he
but you
missed
got
the
players
Serie A,
like
bro?
Wayne
What are we
Rooney
doing here?
there in the midfield? You got Lampard, you got Gerrard, you got Scholes, you got Yaya Toure.
Cesc Fabregas, bro. I can carry on. Tell him once, bro. Cesc Fabregas, KDB, David Silva. Like, what are we doing here? Kante even. Like, what are we doing
These
here?
guys, I mean,
I left out a lot of big names
and
as well.
I didn't even get to Karen De Bruyne. You got so many players. You got Claude Makelele as well. That again, the Chelsea legends. These guys here for me in the midfield.
Essien.
It's just. I don't want to say
Ballers.
maybe outside of Gullit clears the guys that you've named in
It's
my
not
opinion.
true. It's not true.
You're
because
okay, that's just
I
subjective
named you. I
opinions.
named you two
The
Ballon
only
d'Or
thing- the
winners
only
in my
thing
midfield.
the-
Three Ballon d'Or winners in my
The only
midfield.
name.
Bro, okay, I can name a Ballon d'Or winner as well. Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. What are we doing here? Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. We didn't even name Rodri. Totti won the Serie A. Did he win the Serie A, yeah? He won the Serie A. He won it fair enough, but I don't remember Roma ever winning it. Maybe I weren't born.
The names I give you,
Maybe I
the
weren't
back
born.
line,
I don't
because
remember.
it's- look at the league.
uh,
Look at your
winning that,
organisation. The
winning that.
back line clears first and second for me because the back line in what you guys are.
I've only ever seen Inter and Juventus win it, and obviously Napoli.
over the years. It's
Yeah,
undeniable.
it's the best defensive
But
league in
from
the world.
midfield and up, I think there's a reason why our fodder goes to your league and looks like the cream of the crop.
Facts! Tell him, bro! 2003. Alright, yeah, I wasn't even born, bro. I wasn't even born. Alright, cool. What are we doing here? Mons is spitting facts. Tell him. Do you get what I'm
In
saying?
the last 15 years.
No, I'm talking about fucking Totti, bro. Henri, I know, won the Serie A, I'm pretty sure. But Henri didn't do anything for his Serie A title. Henri was for the Premier League.
So again, you're being selective with your time frame. The best players of all time. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
fair
on.
enough. If
The
it's-
best players of all time have played in La Liga and the Serie A. You understand?
No, that's not true. What are
And
we
then-
doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Hold on. Hold on. Alright, cool. No, do you know what? I'm trying to think. Like, I disagree, bro. Like, what are we doing it? Because if he's gonna start counting Maradona, I'm putting George Best in this convo. Bobby Charlton as well. They both go in the convo. They're both in the greatest players of all time convo. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're gonna put Maradona in that conversation, you best put George Best and you best put Bobby Charlton in that conversation. They both won Ballon d'Or winners. They both won the first ever English team to win the European Cup. Do you get what I'm saying? Bobby Charlton survived a plane crash. He watched all of his best mates that he grew up with die, and then he won a Ballon d'Or and a World Cup 10 years later. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, Maradona's better than them. I'm not saying that, Meccano, but I'm saying if they are in the conversation with the best players of all time. They are in top 15 players of all time. Yeah, Cantona as well. Like, what are we doing here? We're going to sit here and say that this guy just said that every best player of all time, yeah, all the best players of all time have played in the Serie A or La Liga. That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Paul Scholes did not play in La Liga or Serie A. He played for Man United and Man United only. He was a one-club man, and he's the best Premier League midfielder of all time. He's the best midfielder. Oh, don't even make me. I'm gonna go say something crazy, bro.
peak was in both those leagues. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It was big in the 80s and the 90s, early 2000s.
I chat. What are you saying? Should we skip to this one? Because it's got the Premier League is the real Farmers League. I don't know who said it. Should we skip to that one? Because this debate kind of is boring me. Should we skip to this one? Yeah, no, I agree. Serie A is all time better than the English League, by the way. I'm not saying it's not. What's going on with these fucking comments, bro? It's mad laggy. What are we doing here? Should we skip, yeah? Yeah, Tony Adams, bro. Rio Ferdinand. Carry on, man. Like, the Prem's got some sick players. He tries to get Trent in. No way. Should we go and do this then? Should we go and do this? The Premier League's the real Farmers League. Yeah? Should we go do the Premier League is the real Farmers League? Should we do this one? Because this is I think that's the PSG fan. It's the PSG guy. Alright, cool, sweet. We're going to skip this one. We're going to skip this one. Look at it lagging, bro. What are we doing here, man? Don't start winding me up, bro. Hold on. It's going to play an advert, so we'll wait. Don't watch the PSG fan. I will watch the PSG fan. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll remind him about 18, 19, bro. He is clueless. Bro, my internet's bugging now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's jarring. Needs to fucking sort itself out.
I have one Premier League.
Right, here we go. Here we go. He'll wind you up. Bro, they already wound me up, bro. They already talk shit. Do you get what I'm saying? What is it with these fans? They support a club that plays in shit leagues, and all they do is slate the Premier League. That's all they do. That's all they do. The Premier League. But then I know for a fact this guy, fucking what's his name? Has said the Premier League's the best league in the world because he's a Ronaldo fan. He used Ronaldo in an argument against Messi, saying the Premier League's the best league in the world.
We've got Stuart here
Rattled.
first, our
We'll get you
PSG
rattled.
fan. Stuart, into this camera.
There's something going on with this.
Please say your
By the
topic.
way. My Wi-Fi's bugging.
The Premier League is the real Farmers League.
Yeah, ironic with a PSG crest on his hat, by the way. But alright.
Okay, the Premier League
Let's go.
is the real
Play on.
Farmers League.
Chat, is that a yellow card already, by the way? Is that a yellow card or is that just a warning? Is that a yellow card or is it just a warning? Are we saying that's a yellow card or just a warning? Are we playing on or are we giving him a yellow card? Are we putting him in the book? Are we putting him in the book? The Premier League is the real Farmers League and he has a PSG hat on already. He has a PSG hat on. Red card. No, we won't give a red card. We won't dish out a red card. We won't dish a red card. We will not dish a red card out. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll not dish a red card out. Play on. All right, play on. All right, play on. Man said the Premier League's the real Farmers League. He's got PSG on.
Okay.
Oh, Alice! Look what she's repping, the biggest club in the world! She's repping the biggest club in the world! Tell them! I'm not sure about that kit though, because that kit stinks. She's repping the biggest club in the world! Tell them! Yes, Alice! She reps the biggest club in the world!
Oh, I don't know how you can call the Premier League the Farmers League when I think it's the best league in the world. The fact that
Facts! Tell them!
Manchester United and Tottenham were atrocious last season, 15th and 17th. And then Europa League final, Chelsea battered you in the Club World Cup final.
Exactly! She's cooking! She's spitting! Where was the French teams? Where was they? We battered Lyon. They were 4-2 up and still lost the game.
That PSG they'd sometimes win the league in the Premier League, but I think sometimes they could be in a top 4
Bro,
battle for...
Oi, chat, I'm not even joking, yeah? Other than last year, I swear down, I don't think PSG would have won the league once in the last 8. Other than last year. Neymar, their best player ever is Neymar, and he was out for half the season every year. What are we doing here? They would not win the league once in the Premier League. They would not beat Man City or them Liverpool teams. Liverpool and Man City were better than them. Man City slapped them home and away in the Champions League. Liverpool beat them in the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying? Liverpool and Man City were getting further than them in the Champions League almost every single season. Do you get what I mean? Every single year they won the league. Do you get what I'm saying? Man City and Liverpool won the league. They were better than them other than maybe last year. Last year they were better than everyone else. They would have won the league. Do you get what I'm saying? The year before that, they're not winning the league. The year before that, they're not winning the league. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe COVID year. But even that year, Man City beat them home and away.
Champions League football.
Okay, the Premier League is...
Exactly. Chelsea used the French league as a development program, bro. To develop all the kids.
Tell me how many different clubs have won the Premier League since 2012.
Since 2012? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Since 2012? Okay, 5. Has there ever been a relegation side that's won Ligue 1? Has there ever been a relegation side that's won Ligue 1? Leicester got promoted, and the next season they won. No, year after they won the league. They got promoted in 2014 and won the league in 2016. Less than 2 years after they won the league. Has that ever happened in what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So name me. I don't even. Oh, bro, I can't even. Bro.
2018, sorry.
What are we
Always
doing
the
here?
same, always the same club winning the Premier
There's
League
been
over and over
3.
again. You complaining about...
There's not been
the
3.
Bundesliga
There's
or-
not been 3. There's not been 3. Since 2012. Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool. That's 5, brother. That's 5. What are you talking about? There's been 3. There's 5. Since 2012, it's been 5. What are we doing here? You see, I'll put my yellow card up already. Yellow card to Alice and yellow card to this guy just for his hat. Do you get what I'm saying? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? There's been 5 teams. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. There's been 3 teams in La Liga. So it must be the Farmers League then, right? La Liga's only been 3 teams, bro. I've never seen any other team win it. Valencia won it when I was like 2.
PSG winning the Liga over and over and over again when it's the same with the Premier League. There's no competition anymore. The real
Well, there's going to get 3 different winners in 3 years. Right now, Arsenal are going to win it this year. Last year was Liverpool, and the year before that was City.
competition in Europe, the league in Europe, is the Serie A in Italy, where you have a different club, different season that is winning the trophy. I believe the Premier League is boring now.
But that, like this season, it could be Liverpool, it could be Arsenal, it could be Chelsea, it could be City. There's not one team that we think is going to run away with it.
I don't think it'd be
Definitely
Chelsea, I don't
not
know about that.
Tottenham, but like we don't know who's going to win it. Like City had a bit of dominance, but then Liverpool won it last year. Arsenal think they're going to win it, but they like second place. Like no one's sitting here thinking they're going to run away with the league. Whereas
I don't know when this video was filmed, but if this video was filmed before we beat the Scousers at Anfield, then I can't lie, she deserves a yellow card for that. Do you get what I'm saying? She deserves a yellow card because let's have it right. She should be putting biggest club in the world in that convo. But yeah, I agree.
European football, and also how many Premier League clubs have.
It
won
must have been
the
recorded. Why it
Champions
takes
League since
this takes ages to
Only
clip,
Chelsea, City.
to
Yeah,
edit. Sorry,
exactly.
because they've got
So
about
it's
6
all-
different
it's all about
cameras.
European clubs. The disrespect towards the other European leagues is awful. Considering that if
Bro, League One is shit, bruv. There's no disrespect. It's shit.
you take
it's
the
shit.
example-
It's shit. What are we doing here? Their club is 50 years old. No, their club is like, I swear their club was created in the 70s. Their club is like 50 years old. What are we doing here?
of-
You're
we
playing
can
the
debate
same
the
colours as Crystal
legitimacy of the
Palace.
Ballon d'Or, but out of the 68 Ballon d'Or, only 7 have been won by players that were playing
There's-
for
there's
Premier
a-
League club.
Barcelona, Real Madrid.
And how many have been won in the French league, by the way? Can someone tell me? And do not give me Messi. I swear down, if they give me Messi, I'm gonna be pissed off. Name me Dembele. Anyone else think of players? Anyone else think of players that won it in the French league? Dembele. That's it. I'm not counting Messi, bruv. He won it because he won the World Cup. And he won it because what he did with Barcelona that year. He didn't win it with PSG the next year. That was into Miami. He won it when he won the Copa and the Copa del Rey and the Copa America with Barcelona. That's why he won it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not counting Messi what he did. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. What are we doing here? The Premier League is a farmers' league. You know, if it was a Real Madrid fan, I would hear it. It's a fucking PSG fan. What are we doing here?
Bias in a Ballon d'Or.
No.
Everyone knows that.
No.
Like you're
Only
Barcelona.
7 players, while playing for Premier League club, won the Ballon d'Or. 61 were coming from European leagues.
That doesn't necessarily mean that was the best. At
The
the, time,
best,
it might
the
have been
best
the best
players
league.
are not necessarily playing.
I can't. Right, bro, chat. In the last 5 years, right? So this decade, right? We're talking right now, yeah. This decade, right? So 2020, right? So 29. Oh no, we don't do 2019. We won't do 2019. We'll do 2020. We won't do 2019. We won't do 2019, right? We won't do 2019 because even then that would suit my argument, but we won't do it. So 2020, the Ballon d'Or was cancelled, yeah. Right. So 2021, yeah, was the season, the COVID year. Messi won it. Lewandowski second. Messi won it. Hold on. Yeah, Messi won it with PSG, but obviously it was because of what he won the Copa America. Who finished third? Who finished third that year? Because Jorginho in it. Jorginho finished third. So we already got one player in the Premier League in the top 3, right? The next year, I swear down, Mane and De Bruyne were in the top 3, no? Mane got second, De Bruyne third. I don't know how De Bruyne got third. And Benzema won it. So we've got already 3 Ballon d'Or podiums this decade. Yeah? which is already more than every other league. No? It's more than all the other leagues. Mane got second, exactly. He won the AFCON, he won 2 trophies of Liverpool, etc. Right? So is that more than all the leagues right now? Then the next year, it was Haaland second, and who got third? Rodri, no? No, Rodri got 5th. Who got third? Who got third that year? City won the treble. Who got third the year City got the treble? Because Haaland got second. So right now, as it currently stands, the Premier League are getting bare podiums. Bare players on the podium. I don't know how this proves anything, by the way. It doesn't prove fuck all. Who finished third the year City won the treble? Does anyone know? In fact, I'm going to type this up. Let me type this up. Ballon d'Or 2023. Podium. Where is it? Where is it? Podium, man. Podium. Ballon d'Or 2023 podium. Mbappe third. So, alright, cool. Mbappe got third, right? Mbappe got third. Alright, cool. That's sweet. Yeah. The next year, 2024, Rodri won it. Vinicius got second. And who got third? So that's our Ballon d'Or winner. So we got the same amount of Ballon d'Or winners as almost every other league. This decade. We're talking right now, but we're not talking 60 years ago, mate. Jude Bellingham got third. Jude Bellingham got third in 20... Oh, yeah, because they won the Champions League that year, innit? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. And then we said last year, Premier League had an off year, innit? Salah got the closest, innit? 5th.
In the Premier League.
But right now, the Premier League is the best league with
Why?
the strongest
Because you
players.
have better camera angles. You make it
What are we doing here? What are we actually doing
look
here?
better than the other leagues, but it does not
it's
mean
tougher. It's a league where, like,
I don't
Bournemouth,
think it is.
Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Villa, I think is top 4 in any other league. Like, there's some really strong teams.
Alright, yeah, I would... I can't lie, that's a red, bruv. That's a red. That's for violent conduct. She just said Bournemouth will get top 4 in every other league. That is a red card. That is a red card and violent conduct. Do you get what I'm saying? 5-match ban, I'm telling you now. That is a red card with violent conduct. That is terrible. She just said Bournemouth will get top 4 in every other league. Bournemouth would not get anywhere near. Yeah, I think she's a bit nervous. What's it called? Bournemouth getting top 4 is crazy. Big up to Wesley, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro. Like, Bournemouth getting top 4 in La Liga is crazy.
Teams where they might finish 8th, 9th.
They might get top 4 in France.
Can win the Serie A?
Not win, but
Top
I think they
3
could
of the
get.
Serie
I
A?
think they could get 4th or
Come
5th.
on,
I do.
no,
I
that
actually think
is
it's.
so-
Nah,
I think it's
she
strong.
can't be right.
I think the
I think
mid-table
that is
teams
ridiculous.
in the league is
If you know European football, the top 5. Hey.
Okay, Alice, well debated, my friend. Please take a seat.
I can't lie, I would have sent her off for that.
It's hot.
That's a
Gets
red
hot
card.
in here. Gets hot.
Villa,
Okay,
Villa, I
Villas
agree.
come
Villa, I
to
agree.
the
Villa can get top 4 in any other
stage
league.
3,
Bournemouth, no chance.
2, 1.
I remember the guy, yeah, hold on. Oh, I've got an advert, bro, and the internet's moving mad. Do you get what I'm saying? The guy, yeah, who's on Football Daily said that Brighton would win the Serie A. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, when he said that, bro, that I was like, bro, and then they got pumped 4-0, the same thing. I know exactly what you said, Wesley, and I'm not reading it out because it's crazy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Looking
We're
like
talking
you
football
have
here.
there.
Oh, amazing.
Here's Rory.
Amazing. Perfect.
Okay, Rory,
Perfect.
please.
Oi, Lee Gunner will have a field day with this, bro. Lee Gunner will have a field day with this geezer, I swear down.
Your 2 arguments so far,
Yeah.
one of them was how many Premier League teams have won it in the last...
Yeah.
Let's call it
recent
a
years.
decade.
Yeah,
Call
yeah,
it a
yeah.
decade.
Yeah,
4 Premier League teams have won in the last decade.
Yeah.
How many Ligue 1 teams have won Ligue 1 in
Two.
the last decade?
Two.
I'm not
No,
talking
three,
only
so
about
three.
PSG. I'm
3.
talking about the Farmers League, the disrespect towards the European leagues in general. Obviously, I'm a PSG fan, and if PSG was to play in the Premier League this season, we would finish top 3 easy with the squad that
No
we
one's
have.
denying that.
Talking
No.
The whole
I'm
league.
talk-
We're
I'm
talking the
about
whole league,
Farmers
bro.
League. Farmers
said-
League, you as a Premier League fan, you
Alright, Wesley, what's wrong with pale babies, bro? What's wrong with pale babies? Is that a colour thing?
use this term as a Farmers League to show disrespect towards the other European leagues in general. I'm here obviously to represent the champions of Europe, myself, but also the rest of Europe.
Yes.
So
Bro,
you're taking the example
He is
of the
dead.
French
Aye,
league.
chat. Hold on. I can't believe I haven't thought of this. Bro, chat. You know the Ligue 1? Yeah? You know Ligue 1? Yeah, you know Ligue 1. Do you know how many Champions Leagues they've got as a league? Nottingham Forest have the same Champions Leagues as their league. Nottingham Forest have 2. They have 2. Oh my gosh. What are we doing here? They both have 2. What are we doing here? They have 2. Marseille have 1. It was in the 80s, bro. What are we doing here? Bro. Oh my gosh. You couldn't even have the odd Lyon scammer Champions League. Like, do you know what? The Dutch league's better than the French league all time. The Dutch league have like 8 Champions Leagues. Ajax have 4. PSV have 1. Feyenoord has 1. Like 6. What are we doing here? I'm getting told by a PSG fan the Premier League is a farmers league.
Yes, how many French teams won the Champions League? Only 2. Marseille, it's debatable how they won it, by the way.
So it's debatable how they won it as well. Yeah, nothing dodgy about PSG, by the way.
Obviously, but
Do you know what I mean?
I agree with that. But when you take the example of the other European leagues, you
But
guys
so
are too arrogant.
You've said the Premier League is the Farmers League.
Yes.
So I'm just using Ligue 1 as an example.
Okay,
Happens
go on.
I chat. Hold on, bro. See, I'm saying, like, I swear down, I would absolutely finish these lot on these debates. Chat. He used the argument, the Premier League winners, right? How many teams have won the Champions League in Spain? How many teams have won the Champions League in Ligue 1? And how many teams have won the Champions League in Serie A? Because in England, the Champions League has been won by the most teams. The most teams. How many teams have won the Champions League in those countries? 2 for Spain. What? Inter, AC Milan, Juventus. And there might be 1 more. No, there isn't 1 more. I don't think any other... 3 for Italy. What are we doing here? Is this guy, bro? I would absolutely finish these lot.
4 Premier League winners in the last decade, 3 League 1 winners in the last decade. You said how many Premier League teams have won the Champions League since 2012? 3.
Yes.
Can you name a single other league that have had more different winners of the Champions
Oh, I cooked him. Oh my gosh, he got cooked by Rory Talks Football. Oh my days. Oh, he just cooked him. Oh my gosh. He just cooked him. Oh my gosh. He just finished him off. How'd you get... Bro, he just got cooked. He just got cooked by Rory Talks Football. Bro. What the fuck? Portugal have 2, no? Porto and Benfica. Imagine getting cooked by Rory... Imagine getting cooked by Rory the Tory, bro. What are we doing here? Lazio and Roma never won it. Facts, bro. United fans look completely mutated.
More different winners
in that time.
In the last decade.
Yes.
You're right. It's mainly Real Madrid or Barcelona.
So no other league has had more different Champions League winners in the last.
Okay.
12,
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
He's cooked. He's cooked. Oh, he's been finished, bro. Oh, he's finished. He got cooked by Sheldon.
And your league is made by players that are coming from European leagues. You're an Arsenal.
Oh, I hate this argument, bro. I swear down, bro. I hate this argument. Your league is made by other talents from other leagues. So what? Your other your other leagues can't keep their talents. Then we can just steal your talents. That's why we're the best league in the world, because we can just steal your talents. Does anyone sit there and say, bro, Serie A, so Real Madrid, bro, how many of their players are Spanish? They're all from other leagues. What are we doing here?
Who are your legends? Thierry Henry, and who is your best gaffer? Is French, Arsene Wenger.
Yes.
All the European players, all gaffers that have made the Premier League, they're coming from European leagues. All of them.
Leave France.
No, not only France.
Exactly. Hello, bro. I swear down. He's getting cooked by Rory Talks Football.
You take all
well, that's
the
what
others.
they do. They leave France. They go to.
Hold on. Why is there a Crystal Palace fan there? And a Brighton fan? And a Fulham fan? And a Brentford fan? And that's a Newcastle top. What are we doing here? Wait, Zach's had a mare here, bro.
Proper league.
proper league?
Yes.
Because it looks better on camera. What do you mean proper league?
It looks better on camera.
Well,
looks
more
better in person.
entertainment, more better camera angle. Well, you don't have more technical
So it looks better. So it's better.
players.
Tell me
You
why.
have physical
United are the biggest club in the world. Is that right?
players. You kick the ball like the English style, and have it go physical. Like your players are not technical players.
You tell me.
Oh, bro, I swear down, bro. Oh, I'm gonna punch my screen, bro. I swear down, this guy. In the Premier League, mate, it's not only the big six. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know why I said that now because I realise there's 20 Premier League fans, so it's probably one from every team. Yeah, you're right.
Why no one wants to
You're probably
sponsor Ligon? Why you're scrambling around trying to get
That's
Uber,
that's
Bro,
Uber-
Wesley,
You know-
you just
you know
said
what
this,
happened,
bro.
bro?
What are you talking about? Imagine having a full day at work, then going to... Bro, what are we doing here? What is it a colour thing? Are you saying white girls can't season?
Fair answer for you, because it's more tax efficient in the UK. You have,
I said salt
way
and
more
pepper
taxes in
chicken.
France. Why do you think Saudis wanted to invest in Newcastle and not a French club, Liga? Because it's from a financial perspective, it's more interesting financially because you want to talk finance. It's more
Because the Premier League's a better league. There's the point. The reason why it's more interesting is because the Premier League's a better league. What is this guy on about?
interesting financially to invest in the Premier League than France. You pay more taxes in France as well, and it's more entertaining to watch the Premier League. I get that.
Because it's a better league. You're more into... Bro, chat, are you more entertained in watching Floyd Mayweather fight or fucking Conor Ben? Floyd Mayweather. Why? Because Floyd Mayweather's the better fighter. What are we doing here? Are you more interested in watching Conor McGregor in his prime or, I don't know, Amanda, whatever her name is? Do you get what I'm saying? The one that had a fight with Ronda Rousey.
To make it look better.
Like, what are we doing? I don't know
Okay,
many
so
UFC
football
fighters.
perspective,
So I can't really...
European
You
leagues
know what I
can
mean?
definitely compete with you and are better than yours.
So we are grateful to HMRC for the fact that we don't have a Farmers League.
Exactly.
I don't.
That's what you should do. Yeah.
So that's your point. But in terms of actual football, that means that you are a Farmers League because players have to leave if they want a successful career.
They want to make more money. Yes.
Yes.
That's it. I'm not. They don't
So,
need.
oh, bro, he's cooking himself, bro. I swear down. How has he not been... So the Premier League is signing your players because it has more money, which means the Premier League is a better league because it's signing your players. It's signing your talents with more money. More money means better. Sorry to break it. More money means better. It always does. Who's the best team in the world right now? PSG, he'll say. Why are PSG... Were PSG this good as they were 15 years ago? No. Why? Because they have money now.
To leave to have better talent and to be better players.
But they're
leaving
leave.
to make more money.
But the point is they do leave.
They do leave
And
because
that
you
random-
offer.
No,
money.
she's not, Wesley. Why are you asking me? Listen, chill out, bro.
This is
I don't
money
think
at
she
the
swings this way.
End of the day, we're talking about the Premier League and modern football. We're not talking about the old days. So if why do you think players go to Saudi?
Oh, fucking advert again, bro. And the internet's moving mad. Yeah, I know. We're going to get on to Liam's next. In fact, we're going to skip straight to Liam.
For money. But that
There you
doesn't
go.
make the league good. That's the
We're going to skip straight to Liam. Yeah, big up to Liam, bruv. My geezer. My fucking geezer. Yeah?
Hi, my name's Liam.
She is in... I
Bayern
thought I
Munich,
already
support
knew
Bayern
that.
Munich,
I thought...
and
I know maybe I'm thinking the wrong
is
person.
The Premier League isn't the best, it's just the richest.
Okay, the Premier League.
The Premier League isn't the best, it's just the richest. I can't lie, chap. Listen, I've had an hard day. You know what I mean? I've been having an hard game. It's 70 minutes in, and he's just gone and took someone out and got the ball and cleaned through them. I can't lie. I think we're already looking. What we saying? Is that a yellow card already? Is that a yellow card already? I've had enough of him. He's been fucking around all day. He's been getting on my tits. He's been doing little kicks in here, little flicks and all that shit. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's just gone and done something like that. I can't lie. That is a yellow card already. Liam, you're getting a yellow card already, my friend. If you do that again, you're off.
League isn't the best, it's just the richest. If you would
Look
like
at the
to come
Bournemouth
and
fans' face.
debate that in 3, 2, 1, come to the stand. Okay. Quickly, is this counting down?
I can't tell. Don't think so.
No,
No, it's not. There we go. Without
Sunderland
ado,
fan.
Go.
Right, I know how lethal these yellow cards are, so I'm going to put all my counterpoints out, and then you just address them afterwards, however you want. Firstly, if you look at the most expensive transfers in the history of football, I think top 10, 3 of those are from Premier League teams, 5 from La Liga, 2 from PSG. So in terms of the top team spending the top money, the Premier League's not necessarily dominating that. Second of all, if the Premier League's not the best league, how can... find me another league where the team who finishes 9th 3 of their back 4
Mm-hmm.
get handpicked to be the marquee defensive signings of 3 of the top teams in the world. Bournemouth. Dean Howson's got
Tell him Liam's getting cooked. He's getting flamed by a Mackham. Liam, I thought I knew you better than this. I thought I knew you better than this. You're getting flamed by a Mackham. Sponsored by Weight Watchers. Liam's getting cooked by a Mackham. Oh, what the fuck?
Real Madrid.
What are we doing?
Zabani's got to PSG. I feel like you don't see that overall quality up and down the league in any other of the top 5 leagues. And I think another thing that you have to take into account, I need to find next year to talk about something, obviously, but you look at us, we've come up, yes, we've got money, but it's an ambitious project.
A lot of transfers.
You've attracted a lot of good players, but then you look at another league, Paris FC, for example, they've just come up to Ligue 1, they've got this massive backing from Red Bull, they probably have just as much, if not more money at their disposal than Sunderland do. Are players going to be inclined to go and play for a recently promoted Ligue 1 team or maybe
Bayern Munich? Exactly. Liam's best player played for Crystal. Oh, bro, I swear down, I would finish these lot, bro. Liam, bruv, honestly, bro, they don't want to ever get me on these things because I'll finish anyone.
They're not, because it's not as good as the Premier League. I feel like, yes, don't get us wrong, it probably is the richest league, but that's because the most.
It's the richest, so it's the best. There you go.
Quality is on display, and that's why the most money gets generated.
No, I hear you fully. But at the same time, like, you know, look for instance, you just come up and you take Schalke straight away from one of the better teams in the Bundesliga anyway, which I'm glad, don't get it twisted, but at the same time, that's not the point of this debate. And then I would also say, you know, when you look at Bayern Munich, when we won the Champions League, you know, smashed everyone. People call it the COVID one, but whatever, it is what it is. We were smashing everyone. You know, I would have loved to play Barca again. You know, that would have been amazing. But the team was worth 100 million overall, where, you know, you could. What was City's team won? You know, when they won it,
Bro, but he doesn't. Bro, the Bayern Munich was not the best team in the world. Doesn't mean the Bayern Munich being the best team in the world. Sorry, doesn't mean Bundesliga is the best league in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
they won the treble. You know what I mean? That's where my counter argument would go with that. So yeah, like with the Premier League again, you get like Leon Bailey went to, I believe, Villa, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Loads of our players are built. Look at Marmoush, for instance. What's he done at City since he's been there? Nothing really, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Where he could have come to Bayern, and I think he would have been one of our better players, in my opinion. So,
and I can understand your point, but I feel like the best teams in each division is one conversation. But when you look at the league as a whole, I think that's what makes the Premier League the best. I think if you look at the likes of the bottom end teams in Serie A, bottom end teams in Ligue 1, they would get absolutely whitewashed by every team in the Premier League for the most part. I feel like, unless you feel free to disagree, other than the likes of Como who've come up, they've done quite well for the most part.
Yeah. No, okay.
I feel like
fair, but at the same time, would there not be more Champions Leagues in England then, if that was the case?
But we were talking about this before. There's been more.
There is more Champions Leagues in England than Germany. No. There is more Champions Leagues in England than Germany, no? There is more Champions Leagues than every other nation other than Spain. And Spain have 2 clubs that won it. They have one that won it 5 times. And I won it 15 times, bro. Like, what are we doing it? Liverpool have won more Champions Leagues than Barcelona. Manchester United should be on more Champions Leagues than Barcelona.
Winners than there has any other league.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I just think, even with the Serie A,
why is there 2 Spurs fans?
That was the main league, you know what I mean? And now, it's not. It's terrible. It's absolutely diabolical, to be quite honest with you. So
exactly. So there we go. We're talking about these top leagues being bad.
Fully. But I mean,
that is why the Premier League is the best.
Yeah, no, I see that, but with all of the money, like look at the 50+1 in the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? We can't have sheikhs or whatever.
Liam embarrassed himself, bro. Liam, I'm disappointed.
Okay, well done, Pazik. Nicely done. We've got just over.
Bro,
6
get me
minutes
a
left
fucking,
to argue the
get me a Liverpool fan, and I dare them say to us who's the bigger club in England. I dare them say who's the biggest club in England. I will finish them. I will embarrass them. What are we doing? Liam, you let us down, bro. You let the English people down. You let us down. Now they're going to look at us and think, is this what England has to offer? Some fat Bayern fan with a cap that can't argue. You let English people down, bro. What the fuck?
Point that actually the Premier League isn't the best. It's just the richest. 3, 2, 1. Who else would like to come to the table? Alice, welcome. Go ahead.
So, I won't talk about it. With the Premier League, it's one of those leagues where like you can be a really good team that spends a load of money and you might not even get Champions League football. You know, you've got 6 teams that are competing for those 4 spaces. You've got Newcastle, you've got Aston Villa that are good sides, Forest are in the race. And if you look at some of the teams that finished, you know, mid-table, Crystal Palace, I think could finish much higher in another league. I think you've got the likes of, as I mentioned earlier,
look what D'Angelo's put in the comments, but that's crazy.
For top sides, I think if you brought a lot of the stronger Premier League sides into, not even the stronger Premier League sides, the mid-table Premier League sides into the Bundesliga or into Ligue 1, I think they're in that Champions League race. And I think in the Premier League this season, you know, you have to be at the top of your game. You have to be at the top of your game. Like we're talking about Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Liverpool being the favourites for the title, being the top 4. But they've got to be at the top of their game because, you know, Spurs are improving. You know, I know Newcastle and Villa haven't had the best starts of the season, but they're good sides. And, you know...
Bro, I can't lie. We're skipping to the next one. What's the next one? Needs to change to suit its fans. Is this a Portsmouth fan? Alright, listen. I wasn't going to click on this one. I was going to skip this one. But I'm going to listen to this Tim Pot Club fan. I guarantee, bro, if he starts waffling about the Big 6, he's getting cooked. Hold on, we'll start now.
The clock. Might have to get a refund, lads, not going to lie. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
£180. 180 quid.
2 World Wars and 1 World Cup. England. England.
What do you mean by that?
I think the Premier League experience for a fan, and you know, albeit we've not been in the Premier League for some time, but I think the Premier League for the experience for match-going fans, for fans
Portsmouth
watching on TV, has got
Listen,
to work.
honestly, Yusuf, bro, trust me, don't ever go to Portsmouth. I swear down. Do you get what I'm saying? Listen, bro, listen, trust me, don't ever go there. Just
That's
don't ever
over the
go
last
there.
5
I've
to
been
10
there
years.
a couple times.
It's become
Don't
very,
ever go
very
there.
expensive. Ticket prices, travel costs, food and drink costs, and then costs to watch
He's right
it on
here.
TV
He's true,
with
yeah.
the various broadcast subscriptions you now need. So I think the Premier League is moving away from its loyal and core fan base that helped to build it. Really, you know, when
He's
it
right.
was
He's actually right, though.
introduced in 1992, it changed football forever, and football needed to move on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, this is where it starts to rattle me. This is where he's starting to rattle me. 1992, it changed the football. Listen, mate, yeah? Just because we are the big boy at Man United and we won it 13 times.
Now,
Do you get what I'm saying?
you know, yes, the
No, it's not because there's crackers there. Portsmouth is the most racist place in England. I'm telling you now. It's the most racist place in England. I swear down. The Portsmouth Ultras, bro, I swear down. There's like the Chelsea head on us.
Caters to a global audience and wants to reach out to markets, and I think that's a good thing. But I think the core groups of supporters have been left behind. You know,
He's
things
right
like
though,
the
so I
Super
can't even argue this. I'm gonna skip this. Okay, this one, I'm definitely
Hi,
thinking.
my name's Kush. I support Real Madrid, and I believe Vinicius Jr. is the best winger in football.
3, 2, 1.
I think he's right, so I'm not even gonna argue it. He's right though. He's right though, but inflation's inflation, isn't it?
Go. Okay.
Who's this? A Crystal Palace fan. He's gonna say Elise. I swear down. How much chat you wanna bet? He says Elise. How much do you wanna bet? He says Elise. How much do you wanna bet? He says Elise. How much chat? I chat. If he doesn't say Elise, yeah, someone has to. If he says if he says Elise, someone in this chat has to super chat. Is that true? Is that a bet? And if not, then I will donate 5 memberships. I will donate 5 memberships. If not, 20 quid that he doesn't say Elise. 20 quid. Okay, Mustafa, you have to super chat £20 if he says Elise, yeah? £20 if he says Elise, yeah? I'm telling you now he's gonna say Elise. £20. How much do you wanna say he says Elise? No, okay, cool. But cool, no, I'm not saying he's not right, but I guarantee Mustafa, £20, yeah? Super chat right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly. You tell him, Hasib. £20 right now. Yeah, £20 right now. Super chat that he's gonna say Elise. I'm telling you now, he's gonna say Elise. Telling you now. Telling you now, he's gonna say Elise, bro. Speaking of super chats, I don't think I've got a super chat in about a month, bro.
He can come in. He'll like this. Go ahead, whenever
Michael
you're ready.
Elise.
Told you! What did I fucking tell you, bro? I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh my gosh. Of course. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I told you. I told you. He's going to say Elise.
Better footballer, technically, than Vinicius Junior.
I believe goals and assists matter more.
But look at the numbers that Elise's put up.
But Vinicius Junior has scored more important goals in Champions Leagues, and he was obviously should have won the Ballon d'Or.
Elise's played for a Champions League club for 1 year. 1 year. So obviously Vinicius is going to have bigger goals and bigger wins.
He's doing a bit too much. He's doing a bit too much now. He's arguing terribly. I would have sent him off already. I would have sent him off already.
But I would argue that even if Olise plays the same amount of games as Vinicius Junior has in the Champions League, he will not outperform Vinicius Junior.
Okay, I mean, that is a matter of we'll have to wait and see. But Michael Elise is a better technical footballer than Vinicius Junior.
I would argue.
I'm happy to step out. I'm happy to step.
Go on. Sorry, I was away with the fairies there. Fair play.
10.
Well then, we still
got
have
10.
quite a bit of time
In less than a minute,
on the
or just
timer.
over a
If
minute.
anyone
No,
else
yeah.
like to argue the point.
In less than a
3,
minute, he
2,
got 10.
1.
Nice one.
Take the seat. Okay, here we go.
Mons. He's going to say
Welcome.
Salah. If he says Salah, I swear down. If he says Salah, I'm out of it.
Ballon d'Or winner. That
Oh,
is
Dembele.
technically a winger, and he's played for the club that is rival with yours, called Osman Dembele. Why? I don't know where you kind of got the Vinicius hype. But yes, he did. He should have, maybe could have. Henry should have won a Ballon d'Or. It's the game's the game. If we're looking at attribute for attribute, Vinicius Junior has a great, again, it's the Drogba thing, great in big games, but in the game by game, is he even the best winger in the team?
I would argue yes. Yes,
He's not the best winger in
yes.
this team.
I mean, Mbappe. You believe in Vinicius Junior is better than
He's a
Mbappe?
better winger, actually,
I don't
though.
believe Mbappe
Vinicius is
is
more
the way I believe
traditional
he's
winger.
Again, that's a La Liga argument. For
So yeah, different
that's
question.
that's
Different question.
that.
Different question.
But I believe
Listen,
if you
bro.
look at all the wingers that
Bro, if they were on me, if I was on this, I will be saying, and Mbumu's better. What are we doing here? Mons has come on here, and he's not even said his own winger. He said Dembele. He didn't even say Mo Salah. What are we doing here?
that we've seen, Kvaratskhelia, I guess you don't see the same numbers. Yes, it's not just about output, but if you look at attribute for attribute again, shooting, both feet, tenacity, being able to work back.
Kvaratskhelia is clear, bro.
Under different managers, by the way, in different leagues, because he's Napoli and now at PSG, you've got, again, all-timer Mo Salah. And yes, people are going to argue, you just said output, it's not all about output, but that's another
Alright, someone
all-timer
put
win this season. It will go down.
a Villa fan and a Fulham fan, you know, put up when he said Mo Salah. Would you take Vinicius Junior at Man United? I would take the player, bro, but this guy is a crybaby, bro. This guy's not mentally well, bro. I swear down. How are you sitting there fucking screaming and kicking off, running down the tunnel and then coming back out in an El Clasico because you got subbed off in the 70th minute when you're winning 2-1? This guy's got mad anger problems. Do you get what I'm saying?
In the history books, Vinicius Junior, unfortunately, isn't
I'll get
in
sent
that
off in 30 seconds if I went on.
conversation
That's
now
because they
for
couldn't
only
have me
winger to
on.
be- He's the best of the best. There's so many good wingers, so many young wingers. Vinicius Junior just isn't in the conversation. He's not at the top of the numbers list, and he plays for Real Madrid as well. I think if Vinicius Junior doesn't play for Real Madrid, is his name as big as it is it what you think it should be?
Would you not argue the pressure at Real Madrid is higher than of Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli that Kvaratskhelia has played for? Would you
No,
not argue that?
I actually do. I believe the pressure is, but that's why I said he's still not the best winger in his own team.
But
That goes back to that point.
But again, I believe Mbappe is a striker. Vinicius Junior is, in my opinion, the best left-sided winger in football. I believe, I believe he should have won the Ballon d'Or. Again, if Mohamed Salah's never won the Ballon d'Or, and yeah, that's what I would have said about that.
Bro, I swear this guy is sweating, bro. What the fuck's that on the top of his head?
Sorry, brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
10 cards are up. That is the majority. Well debated. Well debated. We've still got. That says what
Six
number?
and a half.
6.5. Glad someone can read because I can't. In 3, 2, 1 to continue the debate. I've never seen Ben. I've never seen Ben move so quickly in my life. Matt, without
Yeah, no,
further
I
ado,
probably would
mate,
be nervous a bit as
go
well,
ahead.
but.
Are you on about left winger or just? I was just thinking winger in general, but a better winger plays for literally your rival club, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah,
And
there you go. There you go. How comes a Brighton fan knows ball, bro?
I think you take Vinicius Junior out of Real Madrid. I don't think the ability translates to any other league, because when things go wrong for him, he throws his toys out the pram.
There is no
He ruined it.
way. You are
He just said that Vinicius Junior, the guy who has scored. Yeah, the guy who scored in every single he scored the most GA in the Champions League knockout stages of the last 5 years. He's won the Champions League twice, scored 2 Champions League finals. He scored the same amount of Champions League finals as Leo Messi. Yeah, and we're gonna sit here and pretend he couldn't do it in another league. What are we doing here?
already saying that Yamal is better than Vinicius Junior.
Easily.
Yamal is better.
Easily. Yamal was.
But Yamal's finished.
How many Champions Leagues has Lamine Yamal
Oh, here
won?
we go. Champions. He's a child. He is a literal
But you're,
child.
yeah, but you're already saying he's better.
Okay,
than
what
Vinicius Junior.
what you should say? You know what I would say? You know what I would say, chat? Do you know what I would say? Do you know what I would say? Do you know what I would say? I would turn around and say, okay, and how many goals has Vinny got for Brazil? You're supposed to be the next Neymar. You're supposed to be Neymar's replacement. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, Casemiro probably got more goals for Brazil than Alexander Pato. I can carry on. Bet we can name bare players that got more goals for Brazil than Vinicius Junior. What are we doing here? How many Champions Leagues has he got? How many goals has Vinicius got for Brazil? Exactly, if Vinny's so good, why does he have 6 goals for Brazil? What are we doing here?
Easily. You look at the things he's done at that age, it's mental.
No. You cannot compare Vinicius Junior and
This is
Lamine
the
Yamal.
first Brighton fan I've ever
Who
seen in my
are
life, by the way.
Vinicius Junior and
Never
Dembele
seen a
versus
Brighton fan.
Vinicius Junior,
Before.
but you cannot
Still having
compare
him. Still
Yamal
having him.
and Vinicius Junior.
Matt, full time, mate. You're off. You're off. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
What did he
go.
say?
You're off. Okay, 3.
You lot are lucky I didn't argue Matoma. Listen, mate, you want to shut up? You want to pipe it down, mate? You want to pipe it down for me, please? Pipe it down for me, please.
Ben, I'm loving that little.
He should get a double red card just for that.
To be fair, you made the same point as I was going to make. But if Vinicius Junior is better than Yamal, where was Vinicius? I hate to say this because it was against Arsenal, but Vinny Junior did nothing in your Champions League knockout games last.
He gets sent off. Is that a red card, lads? Is that a red card? Is that a red card, lads? I can't lie. Is that a red card? Is that a red card, lads? I can't lie. Is that a red card? Because already he said something, the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. This guy's got more GA in I swear this guy has like the most GA ever in knockout games since fucking Leo Messi. He's only never not scored or assisted in one UCL knockout tie he's ever played in. One UCL knockout tie he's ever played in. Bro, that's a red card already. He uses one game. What about all the other times Vinicius Junior played in the Champions League and bossed it? Vinicius Junior is Mr. Champions League right now. The guy has Champions League final goals, Champions League semi-final goals, Champions League quarter-final goals, Champions League. There's only one tie he's never turned up in. That was Chelsea in the semi-final. Every other time Vinicius Junior's turned up in.
Deserved to be in the final and deserved to win the Champions League based on the performances. He dragged Barcelona to within, like, what was it, a last-minute goal of getting to the final? Like, look at his performance.
No, he didn't. Rafinha did, mate. Rafinha was more impactful.
The 2 legs against.
It's a Spurs fan bringing up Arsenal.
Nothing in the Champions League last season.
Okay, fine. For last season,
Vinny did nothing in the Champions League last
I admit
season.
the whole team was poor.
Vinicius did nothing in the Champions League last season. Lads, he scored a hat-trick against Dortmund. What are we doing here?
You cannot just pinpoint Vinicius Junior, Mbappe.
And I'm not hearing nothing from a Spurs fan, by the way, because I dare Spurs fan discredit his hat-trick against Dortmund when my man probably rates Harry Kane, bruv, highly. So if you want to sit there and start discrediting Vinicius Junior's hat-trick against Dortmund, we're going to sit here and have a go at Harry Kane's entire footballing career.
Jude Bellingham, like so many.
Yeah, of course, but look at what Yamal did at 17 years old to drag Barcelona to that semi-final.
Again, I would argue, of course.
Is he a Madrid fan?
more for
He's a
Darren
United
than
fan. No way, he's a United fan. That can't be. There's no way that guy's a
you not
United
argue that
fan.
Rafinha's had more of a and more important than Lamine Yamal, but yet Rafinha's name doesn't get spoken about in the same way.
Rafinha is an
Lamine
excellent
Yamal's.
player, but Rafinha benefits a lot of the time off of the space that he is afforded by Yamal.
He's right there. But Rafinha was more impactful though.
Attracting some
That's
players
Faz's
around,
long
taking
lost
them
brother.
on, taking players out of games, and that's why I think
That's
Rashford
this Madrid fan
really
like
because
Planet
Yamal
Faz.
has this
What are we
gravity
doing
around
here?
him where he can just attract so many players like Messi did. Kind of had that same sort of orbit where players would just flock to him and leave space for other players. So of course, Rafinha is probably going to thrive more in that team from an output point of view. But a lot of it, Yamal is the facilitator for so much of that.
And I would argue with you. Obviously, last season, just obviously take last season out of the equation. Would you not argue?
Bro, anyone else can hear the fucking Spurs fan breathing into the mic, bro. He's doing this. What are we doing here?
His importance in the Champions League has been more than what Lamine Yamal did last season because Vinicius Junior has obviously you can't say because obviously age, right? But I would argue what Vinicius Junior has done for Real Madrid to help us win those Champions Leagues. I don't see Lamine Yamal as having done that yet for Barcelona.
He's just turned 18.
Yeah.
Like, we are all speculating here, but there's been enough
Haven't
evidence
seen
to
it.
suggest that Yamal will do that. If he's doing it in his first year, basically playing in Champions League, I know he had game time.
I personally don't see Barcelona winning the Champions League. I don't believe.
Do you see Real Madrid winning the Champions League this season then? And how much of a part do you think Vinny will have to play in that?
Yeah,
Because it won't be as much as Mbappe, it won't be as much as Bellingham, it won't be as much as...
Won't be as much as Bellingham. Honestly, bro, I swear down, just send him off already, mate. He's already like 3 red cards in, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He's already 3 red cards in. Serious foul plays going on here, lads. Serious foul play is going on here. There's more than enough contact in the box. This guy needs to get a red card, mate. He needs to be sent off because there is some serious foul play in there. What are we doing here? He said Bellingham, he won't have more to play than Bellingham. Bro, do you watch Real Madrid? Bellingham has played like 3 games in the last like 4 months. What are we doing here? Bellingham is better than Vinicius Junior. Do you watch Real Madrid?
Well, those two are enough to kind of...
I think Vinicius Junior still has levels to improve in his game and to win the Ballon d'Or. I still see him as eventually winning the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but if you look at Doué now, you look at Yamal, you look at all of those other players that finished ahead of Vinny in the Ballon d'Or last season, how is he going to surmount that gap?
But it was one season. Look at over the last 5 seasons or 3 seasons. Vinicius Junior has outperformed them.
Yeah, but your point was at the start, Vinicius Junior is the best winger in the world.
Yes.
How?
But he's just had at this current moment, he's maybe not had a bad season. If you look at his trajectory on the last 5 seasons across, he is the best winger, pound for pound, in the world.
Yeah, but you said right now, you're basing that off of what he's done in the past. He's not doing what is he doing that's at the level?
I would still take Vinicius Junior over any winger in the world of football.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, you could, again, someone made the argument earlier, he's not even... Mbappe might be a great striker, and he's shown that this season, incredible run of goals so far, and he can play up front for sure. But you'd still take Mbappe as a
Bro, send him off, bro.
Any fan base would, any team would.
Ben, love you like a brother.
Love you too.
You're off. You're off. See you in a bit, matey. See you in a bit. We have
1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes. Please, if you're ready to come up, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, Joe. Jesus. Welcome.
I needed it. Hi, mate.
Not too long. Go, go, go.
Talking Yamal versus Vinny seems to be the debate.
Yeah, I think he'll be buying as well, Yusuf.
What was it, 16, 17, Yamal?
Do you rate Ballet, but I prefer Wharton. Wharton's better than him.
Junior done
But I want both.
internationally.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
wouldn't that fall more down to the fall of Brazil compared to the rise of Spain? Because Spain, obviously, right now, pound for pound, is a better side than Brazil.
Yeah, but Spain are playing in the Euros, which is probably a harder competition.
Then what, the Copa America?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What are we doing here, bro? What are we actually doing?
Like,
I don't want to do it anymore.
What do they do? The World Cup.
I don't want to do it anymore. We're wrapping up. Make sure you lot stay here. Make sure you lot stay here. Make sure you lot stay here, bro. I don't want to do that anymore, bro. What are we doing here? What are we going to do? We're going to sit and pretend the Euros is not better than the Copa America. What are we doing here? The Copa America has literally got 2 good teams. All right, the odd Chile, the odd Uruguay, the odd Colombia. They might have a tournament where they play well, but what are we doing here, man? What are we actually doing here, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? We're redirecting to Shane Gooner. Make sure you hit him with a touchline raid. It's been emotional, people. They would never want to get me on one of these because I'll absolutely smoke every single one of these lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Crystal Palace better beat Liverpool tonight. Do you get what I'm saying? Inshallah, amen, all that stuff, God willing. Yeah, do you get what I mean? I'm out, people. Peace. Bro, what's going on? Is it going to end?